This video is kind of like, I wanted to give you a graphic look at the difference between adding the lead onto the car. See if you kind of point things out here a little bit. This is a set of tires before I put the lead on the car, and let's see if we can kind of maybe show the best way. You can see there's a grain, a pretty good grain all the way across here. I don't know if this will maybe make it a little easier to see, but this is the outside tire, the tire outside to the sweeper, and you can see, especially right here, it's pretty worn out, and obviously, if I had maybe a little better video camera, you'd be able to see even better. But trying to use the light here to show what it looks like, and so basically you can see this is pretty well worn. There's a bit of a lip right here, to where the wear starts. But this is the main contact patch, and this one, obviously the inside tire not quite as worn, but you can still see. So we can get a little better angle on there. Maybe like that. You can see the same thing, kind of a patch right here, and it's sort of worn in the middle. If you can kind of see the grain on there. But anyway, this is a set after we started using the lead on the car, and there's a grain here, but it's not as dramatic. It's still grain, but actually not as much. The same thing with this one right here. You can kind of see the grain, but it's not as severe. It's a lot more even too. These are, if you can kind of tell. Or let's see, there's a better way to kind of show that. This one, you can see the surface is a little more roughed up, whereas the surface is pretty uniform on this one. And this is like I said, this is what with the weight. This is without the weight. Obviously, the car's sliding way more when you get this kind of graining across the tire, and even it's beaten up. It's kind of hard to see again because it's not the greatest video camera, but right here it's beaten this edge up here too. Right along here you can see a big difference in how that is versus this one. The edge on here looks pretty. I'm showing the right tire. Make sure I'm looking at the right one here. Yeah, this one isn't. The edge here is not quite as beat down. This edge looks a little cleaner because it's not sliding so much. So just I don't know how well it's going to come out or show, but that's the difference between even I still have the car right here with the tires from the last race. You can kind of see the same thing. Let's see if we can kind of maybe get a little better look at that. This is the outside tire, because it was going in we were going counterclockwise on the track direction, and you can see the tire actually looks pretty good. Same thing with this one. So that's kind of the deal with the tires. Yeah, just like I said, I just want to make that clear that the lead is definitely going to improve tire wear, which obviously means the car is hooking up better. So that is definitely the way to go.